Hi everyone, my name is Hannah. I am a junior at Duke and I'm really insecure. Like really fucking insecure. This isn't something new. I've dealt with it my whole life. But I'm not here to talk about my previous emotional trauma. I'm here to talk about the countless hours I spend questioning whether someone likes me or what they think of me or how I appear, and I'm over it. But it's not my fault. When everyone else's life appears so perfect, how am I not supposed to question mine? You know, a thought occurred to me as I was scrolling through my TikTok For You page for the 4th consecutive hour, trying to copy Charli D'Amelio's Renegade dance. And if you don't know about Charli on TikTok, okay, boomer, but I digress. Anyways, I was thinking about how social media has affected my life. More importantly, how social media has negatively affected my life. And in my very scientific study, I have come to the conclusion that everything is fake. Even though it's presented as someone's real life, we all know social media is only a highlight reel. You truly have no idea how someone feels behind the screen. You know, everyone just wants to flex or brag. Don't even get me started on those abroad posts. I know it's not real, but I don't understand why I can't seem to get that fact through my fucking head. I know it's not real, but why do I still feel like shit every time I sit and scroll through my Instagram feed? I know I have friends that love and support me, but why am I looking at other friendships thinking that they're stronger? Based on what? An edited selfie? And I hate the fact that I care so much. I know I shouldn't, but I do, and I don't know why. I'm just sick of it. But the worst part is, I'm a fucking hypocrite. I do it all the time too. When I was abroad last semester, I posted smiling pictures of all the amazing places I traveled abroad, not the selfie of me crying in my school stairwell. Abroad was really hard for me. Again, not here to talk about my emotional trauma for the past 4 months, but it was hard. I mean, no shit. I was living in a foreign country, in a foreign home, so far outside my comfort zone. It was definitely a learning and growing experience. When I would talk to my friends from home, they'd always say, "Oh my God, it looks like you're thriving abroad. You're having the best time." Like, yeah, parts were great, but hearing those words would always make me feel a sense of guilt. I know this is my privilege talking, and it was such an honor to be able to travel and explore the world for 4 months. But I felt like I couldn't truly share my abroad experience because it wasn't perfect. And everything on Instagram has to be perfect. The reason I'm so mad at myself for feeling like this now is because I know what it's like to not care about what others are posting on social media. Which might sound crazy after hearing what I just said, but please just listen a few more minutes. This past summer, I was the most confident I had ever been. I had a job that fulfilled me, friends to spend time with, a city I loved exploring, an exercise and food regime that made me feel good. And I started every morning blasting Lizzo and dancing in my bathroom mirror, which, in my humble opinion, is the best way to build self-confidence. I know all these factors are not always in your control, but because I felt so satisfied on the inside, I didn't care what others were posting on the outside. If you met me this past summer, I would have sat here and said, "Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm a junior at Duke and I'm confident as fuck. I don't care what you think of me or what you're posting on social media because I love myself and that's all that matters." I guess my social media rant has turned into a speech on self-love, but hey, that's what you get when you listen to Lizzo on repeat for 3 months straight. And, you know, while I still search for a permanent solution, we can take the advice of my past self. If you're happy with yourself, it doesn't matter what everyone else is up to. Something else I've learned over the years is the only thing in this world you can control is yourself. Even on social media. You can remove the negative people in your life and follow accounts that really bring you joy. Recently, I have discovered my love of the Instagram mute button. Don't want to see someone's 3-minute Instagram story to their perfect trip on an exotic island? Mute it. Fingers hurt from tapping through someone's 20-minute year in review video? Mute that too. We have some power to control what we see, so take advantage of it. But what happens when you inevitably see an Instagram post that makes you feel like shit? I definitely don't have all the answers, but I usually try to repeat the mantra that my favorite Duke professor told me freshman year. You can't compare your insides to someone else's outsides. It is so much easier said than done. Trust me, I know. But it doesn't mean we should stop trying. I can sit here with almost certainty and say, not everyone's life is as perfect as it appears on social media. I don't want to forget it, and I don't want you to forget it either. Look, I don't see myself deleting my accounts anytime soon. So I've tried to develop a healthy relationship with social media. For me, I've turned off notifications and muted posts I don't want to see. I've stopped exaggerating how great an event or a party really is. I've stopped sending photos to my friends before I post them to make sure they're post-worthy, whatever that means. And there are good parts of social media too. I've been able to keep up with my friends who live across the country, promote brands that I'm really proud of, and follow fashion accounts that have helped me step outside my comfort zone. Social media connects the world in an unprecedented way. I think we should all hold each other accountable for being more genuine online and offline. Now, when people come up to me and say, "Oh my God, you were thriving abroad," I always try to say something like, "Yeah, parts are great, but it was definitely a learning and growing experience. Social media couldn't really tell a full story." Look, I was really torn what I wanted to write this monologue about. Like I said, 21 years of emotional trauma provides for a lot of great content. But this feels different. This is different because me, you, we are all part of the problem. And even though nothing is going to change overnight, I think maybe we can all be part of the solution as well.